Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, May 13th. You'll be interested to know, today is National Apple Pie Day. This sweet day honors the classic American apple pie, celebrating home baking, crisp cinnamon, buttery crusts, and the joy of sharing slices with family and friends. Join the fun by baking, tasting, or swapping recipes, and don a silly apron to make memories and celebrate. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's mostly cloudy, and it feels like 50 degrees, with 2-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:56, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:21. It looks like we're in for a slight chance of rain showers between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m., mostly cloudy skies, and a high near 64, with a breezy southwest wind around 12 miles per hour, gusting up to 26. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 63. Tonight, expect a chance of rain showers after 5 a.m., mostly cloudy skies with a low around 52, and a moderate south wind around 10 miles per hour, gusting up to 26. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 51 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Thursday will be wet with rain and thunderstorms through the day and into Thursday night. Highs near 63, then falling to about 48 overnight, with southeast winds 7 to 10 miles per hour shifting northeast at night. Rain chances taper to around 80% Friday with a high near 58 and a slight chance Friday night before turning mostly sunny and much warmer Saturday and Sunday with highs near 75 and 78 and breezy southwest to west winds. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Middleborough's beloved blizzards will keep swirling as owner George Panini sold the town's Dairy Queen for $4.2 million to his two nieces. This sale is one of the highest priced ever achieved for a Dairy Queen asset, according to brokers Marcus and Millicap. Ranking as the second highest grossing, treat-only Dairy Queen franchise in the United States, this location is the most visited Dairy Queen in Massachusetts. The store first opened in 1952 and has been a community staple ever since. New owners Nicole Panini Ferrara and Cara Panini Kendricken are excited to protect the traditions that they've built in the community. Now on to sports. Victor Wembanyama scored 27 points with 17 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 block shots, leading the San Antonio Spurs to a 126-97 home win over the Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 5 of their Western Conference semifinals series on Tuesday. Wembanyama, who avoided a suspension after elbowing Naz Reid and being ejected from Game 4, shot 9 of 16 to help San Antonio achieve 53% shooting from the field. Despite trailing by as many as 30 points, Minnesota tied the game at 61 after a 14-2 run to start the third quarter. Julius Randle struggled again, finishing with 17 points, but the Timberwolves need more from him to keep their season alive. In local sports, the Red Sox need to bounce back tonight against Philadelphia at Fenway. They dropped Game 1 2-1 yesterday, and Sonny Gray takes the mound trying to even the series against Andrew Painter. Boston is struggling lately, sitting at 17-24 with losses in their last 2 games. Bray has been a bright spot in the rotation, and the Sox have to tighten up defensively and capitalize on opportunities. This is must-win mentality territory. First pitch is at 6:45. Meanwhile, the Bruins are dealing with a significant loss. Charlie McAvoy, the team's top defenseman, got hit with a 6-game suspension for slashing Buffalo's Zach Benson during the season ender on May 1st. McAvoy will miss the first few weeks of next season. It is the 3rd suspension of his career and leaves Boston without one of their anchors on the blue line. On the basketball side, the Celtics offseason is heating up. The Bucks have opened trade talks for Giannis Antetokounmpo, who told Milwaukee months ago he wants out. Boston has the assets to make a run at a major trade, 6 first-rounders over the next 7 years, and multiple second-round picks give them real ammunition. Finally, the Patriots' rebuild continues taking shape with signings of rookies Xavier Holmes and Peter Manuma complementing their draft class. In top news, prices for these grocery items have spiked highest since the war began. The effects of the conflict in Iran are starting to show up in supermarkets. Grocery prices climbed at their fastest rate in nearly 4 years, putting increased pressure on Americans' wallets at a time when many are already feeling pessimistic about the economy. Prices for groceries spiked in April, according to data released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, while broader inflation reached its highest level in nearly 3 years. Costs spiked especially for key staples, including fresh produce and beef. Tomato prices soared 15% in April compared with a month ago, and are up nearly 40% in the last year. In business news, questions had swirled around whether GameStop could afford to buy eBay and compete with Amazon. California online marketplace, eBay said Tuesday its board rejected GameStop's unsolicited $56 billion takeover offer. The proposal was neither credible nor attractive, eBay's board stated. The San Jose company rejected the bid after considering various factors related to growth and profitability. GameStop's bold e-commerce ambitions to take on bigger rivals like Amazon have been set back by this rejection. Cohen noted that eBay also focuses on selling collectibles, like trading cards. GameStop has a market cap of $10 billion, significantly lower than eBay's $48 billion market cap. Earlier this month, GameStop offered to acquire eBay for $125 per share in cash and stock. Cohen mentioned the offer included half cash and half stock. GameStop stock fell more than 3% to roughly $22 per share on Tuesday. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 1% to about $81,000. Ethereum is down 1% to about $2,000. And XRP is down 1.5% to $1.44. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Small business owner Tyler Cadwell takes his Mac Mini on the road. In the passenger seat of Tyler Cadwell's Ford Bronco sits a Mac Mini connected to a portable battery and Starlink internet satellite dish, along with a touchscreen monitor mounted to the dash. Cadwell, founder of Everything Etched, an Arizona-based small business selling custom-engraved glassware, enjoys disappearing into the state's sandstone canyons to brainstorm. Now the 39-year-old entrepreneur travels with his artificial intelligence assistant named Edgy. Edgy automates coding requests and manages marketing tasks, responding to supply chain issues and more. Cadwell describes it as his first AI employee. And in entertainment news, the Strikeforce 5 is letting Steph Colbert shine solo on May 21st. Both The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel Live will go dark that evening, in solidarity with the departing host. We still do not know exactly what Colbert has planned for his final show. His dream guest, Pope Leo XIV, may still be out of reach. According to Kimmel, more people are watching late-night television now than when Johnny Carson was on. And by Kimmel's estimation, his show getting pulled briefly last year cost Disney billions of dollars. It is very possible that no employee in the history of any company has cost their employer more than hiring him. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American poet and civil rights activist, Maya Angelou. And she said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.